and welcome to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Today we are finally going off-roading, tackling some nice trails in the mountains. We've had such good weather since the last episode you've seen us in Croatia. We've made the most of it at that beautiful beach. We did a few little side exploring.
Cannot wait to finally get off-road again. It seems like it's been ages since we've been properly in the wilderness, and we're starting to find wilderness again, which is nice.
Yeah, so it seems like today it's quite overcast, but we still got a lot of nice weather ahead. So we're making the most of it. There shouldn't be any snow where we're going, not too sure. We're going up to 1,500 meters elevation, so 1,000-meter climb. It's gonna be a steep one, but I think it's gonna be rewarding you at the top.
All of the leaves are changing, becoming autumn, so you've got all this beautiful orange and yellows and golds, which is really nice.
Wow! What an insane view! Ah, looks like Chris is leaving me here. Yeah, we almost made it to the top now of the trail. Stunning! It just opened up suddenly out of nowhere. We went through this beautiful forest. The leaves color are just changing. It's stunning. We'll take you to the top. Wow! We found snow!
The perpetual winter.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
You eating the snow?
Yeah, it's a bit yucky, but he won't listen to me.
Is it tasty? Not too sure.
And sure.
So yes, like you can see by the look of our clothes, we suddenly went from bikini and t-shirt and shorts a few days ago in Croatia to this. Like, this is crazy. Let's jump in the snow.
It's so cold.
Let's warm up. Let's warm up.
Yeah.
Family jump.
We need another coffee.
But yeah, this area is insanely beautiful, even overcast. This giant valley surrounded by the mountains, pretty sheltered so far. We're pretty lucky with the wind.
Yeah, just when we came up into this valley, all of the deciduous trees kind of ended and it became all evergreen pines.
And that's why we saw quite a interesting sun at the entrance.
Oh yeah, so this is normally kind of like a live fire shooting range. So basically there was like a gate that they can close. This place is only open on weekends, this whole track and hiking area. Well, we didn't see any evidence of anything military. So it mustn't be on the actual track, but it must be nearby enough for them to shut it. So yeah, we were lucky we came. It's Saturday today, so we were lucky we came today and not yesterday. We're going to go for a little explore. We've seen a bunch of hikers up here on this ridge walking along. Like 20 of them already just since we've had lunch. So it must be a very popular hiking route. So we will, yeah, we'll maybe go for a little explore, see what we can see. Like a shepherd's hut. So got to be careful here because there are bears. So yeah, I can always see Ange and Oaks in sight. We're not throwing any like a meat or anything outside the truck. I mean, they're not going to be aggressive like, you know, a grizzly bear in the States can be, but yeah, still need to keep an eye out. Not that long ago, where we were in Romania on that amazing road where we saw the bears, a motorcyclist kind of parked up, jumped off his motorcycle. I don't know if he was feeding the bear or not, or just taking photos, but he got killed, like dragged off into the bush. And apparently they were finding pieces of him, so which is, yeah, really sad, disturbing. I think that had happened the year before. So yeah, we've definitely got to keep an eye out for bears.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, good fraud, that's it. All right, little man is having a snack?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you love snacks?
Yeah.
I bet you do. We've got a bit, the mountains looks like it's clearing up over there a little bit. Chris went in the little forest behind us, tried to get a little bit of firewood. That would be really nice to have a little fire here. Like we haven't had a fire for so long, so we're like, you know what? This is the perfect weather for a fire. All right, I'll make him a coffee and we'll get cracking on the fire soon.
Good boy.
Good job. Are you Dada's assistant for the fire?
Yeah. We got that one. We got this big one. Cheers. It's been a while since we've had a fire. Thanks to our good friend Mr. Diesel. What do you think, Oaks? First fire in Europe. There's a serious lack of deadwood around here. It's all so green, but I found this and one more big dead like fir. There they are, way down there. But from here I think I can see some flames, so I think we've got something going on. We ready? It's gonna be loud.
Look, look, look. Whoa, fire. Whoa, big one. So big. Look at the flames. Whoa. We're hiding. We're hiding.
So good. Oakley's obviously a bit scared of the fire because this is the first time he's been close to one, but it's good to introduce him to it, I think, at an early age, even though it's scaring him a little bit, just so we can kind of teach him how to behave around a fire. Obviously he's too young for me to teach him what to do and, you know, how to make one, but at least we can introduce him to the dangers and also the pleasure of having a fire at camp. Really cool. Big hug. The team is back inside.
Storm. Feels like having like a warm, nice Indian meal tonight.
Indian, alright. Diesel heater is on and we have been joined by a little herd of horses.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
How did we sleep?
Well, I wish we could say we had a really nice sleep, but that little naughty posse of horses just was determined to hang around the truck all night long. And the lead alpha horse had like a bell around its neck and it was so loud, so I had to keep waking up, going downstairs, opening the door with a flashlight and shining it at them. And it would kind of make them leave, and then we could sleep for like another 1 or 2 hours. Then I'd have to repeat that like 4 times. Other than that, beautiful.
Yeah, we were very lucky that there was no wind. You know, that could be really bad. It's like basically a tunnel, this valley. So yeah, no wind at least, but yeah, the horses with the bell was, if you know, ideal. These guys all slept through the night.
This boy is now a good sleeper.
Yeah, you would have remembered us complaining about his sleep, but yeah, we are finally catching up. Huh?
Many wrinkles later and some grey hairs, we are alive.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big poo. Yeah.
Big poo.
All right, it's almost time to pack up and...
I think so. This is definitely not disappearing, this cloud. So there's no point waiting around. We've got lots of driving to do today. So yeah, we'll head out. It maybe take us about 2 hours is my guess, heading back. And then, yeah, on to the next adventure.
All right, about time we updated our flags.
It is about time.
Here we go.
All right. That's more like it. Iceland, Czech Republic, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Yeah, it's actually not really easy to get the flag perfectly right because it's in German. So
Yeah.
some countries it's a little bit tricky.
So thanks to Jan the legend for giving us these, but we have no idea what the names of most of these countries are in German.
It's pretty crazy to think that we've left Sweden almost a year ago and finished the build of Skadi, and here we are now, 17 countries later, thousands of kilometers. We don't even track how many kilometers we drive. And one thing we've been using ever since then is an eSIM. So if you're not familiar with the eSIM, it's a digital SIM card, so it's not physical. You don't have to have anything inside your phone. And we chose Holafly. We chose Holafly for a number of different reasons. The first one being the unlimited data. So we rely on data so much when traveling, when we do research for like the different tracks we do, the camping, as well all the little things every day for the chores, the petrol station, supermarket. It all adds up so fast. And obviously we rely as well on data to upload on YouTube, Instagram, check our emails. So for us, Holafly gives us great peace of mind in terms of unlimited data. Another thing we love about Holafly is the regional eSIM. We were using the Europe eSIM, which is so handy when you cross multiple countries like us. And now we are using the global eSIM, which covers the Balkans. And another thing as well, Holafly eSIM was super easy to install. So once we got it on the website, we receive it instantly by email. And to install, even if you're not familiar with an eSIM, easy and super fast. So if you're traveling in the near future, I highly recommend a Holafly eSIM. We've got the link in the description and a discount code, theoutfit, so that you can get as well an eSIM for your next travels. And now it's time for us to head back on the trail and head towards Montenegro.
we just found this absolutely cracker spot down by this crystal clear water. It's Sunday today, seen a few fly fishermen, but no one in this little spot that we've just parked up at. We might even camp here the night actually. We just had lunch, now it's coffee time. Oakley's riding his balance bike with Ange. We'll probably go for a little walk soon, check the place out. And tomorrow we have a beautiful lake that we can see about 75 kilometers away from here. So because it's not too far, I think today it'll be good just to stay here. Hopefully there won't be any horses with bells tonight.
Gonna come and eat it. Yay!
Just looking. It's been nice introducing Oakley to a lot of insects that he sees in his books.
You love the bugs.
And on his little TV shows, so yeah, it's good to be able to get him up close and personal with them so he can learn about them. You like your mantis, huh? Ange, maybe not so much of a thing.
Beautiful spot that Chris has found us, just on the side of the Neretva River. So beautiful, such clean water, it's absolutely stunning. So yeah, Chris had said we have decided to camp the night here. It's the second time actually that we are finding a nice lunch spot by the Neretva River, and we decided to stay because it's just so beautiful. So yeah, a couple of days ago we found this almost like a pebble beach where we stayed the entire afternoon, went for a little walk. And by the time we came back from our walk, the level of the river actually risen so much that the truck was on the water. I mean, just the bottom of the tires. So we had to move the truck a little bit further up. Are we gonna be safe here? Who knows?
It's like the magic river that just keeps rising.
So yeah, this river fluctuates a lot because it is, there are 4 dams, I believe, in the area. So yeah, they use that for electricity, hydroelectricity. So yeah, pretty neat that you can access it so close like this. Like Bosnia is amazing. The wilderness that you can still find around here is mind-blowing. So beautiful. Okay, so that must be potentially on our top 5 camp spot in Europe for sure.
Oh, how good is this?
This is crazy. This is why it always pays off to go sometimes for a little walk around just to see if there's any better spot. Like we had found this lunch spot on the other side and we're like, all right, let's go and check out this little pebble beach. We're like, we can drive on it. There's no one around. We've got this little place for ourselves. This is crazy. I'm actually really impressed so far with Bosnia. If Montenegro and Albania are like this, we're gonna be up for a treat. This is crazy.
The Balkans is awesome.
Wow.
Gosh, I see why people say it's overlanding paradise. It really is when you find spots like this.
One thing we discussed with Chris, which I think is what happened in the rest of Europe, is places like this need to be preserved. So if you come here, you see rubbish, take some rubbish with you. Obviously take your rubbish as well, and ideally have a toilet so that you don't have to go as well in a toilet in this beautiful bush. And then these places, here we go, will be cleaner than when you came and will stay open, and there won't be issue like in Western Europe or even Australia. It's such a beautiful environment. I don't understand why you would put rubbish, trash.
And to be honest, in Bosnia and Herzegovina so far, there's been
pretty
tons
bad
of rubbish, yeah. Especially beer cans and like Coke bottles,
yeah,
stuff like that, which is a shame.
And it may not be tourists, to be totally fair. It's probably locals, but as tourists, it's our responsibility. If we can make their country where they welcome us cleaner, let's do it.
How cool is this? Using the Womo Explorer that we've got attached to the side of the truck to refill our water tanks with this beautiful crystal clear water. It's so cool having the right gear for the job. And we're getting 6.5 litres per minute, so that thing flows really fast. It will not take long at all to refill our tanks. Good morning.
Good morning. So before we leave this beautiful spot by the river where we had such a good night's sleep, so peaceful, we thought we'll just show you very quickly where we are on the map of Europe, because some of you may not be familiar with the area. But a few days ago we left this beautiful cove in Croatia and headed to the city of Dubrovnik, which we don't usually explore cities, but Dubrovnik is worth a visit.
Dubrovnik, if you've never been, has to be one of the most amazing cities in Europe. It has this huge fortified old town right on the coast with a beautiful sort of port and marina there. And it's a fascinating and kind of almost a fairy tale spot. Plus it's the location of King's Landing from the Game of Thrones series. And it's just a phenomenal city, really beautiful, but gets off the charts busy. So highly recommend turning up between like kind of 8 AM and 9 AM, otherwise you're gonna get swarmed.
So then we left Croatia and headed to Bosnia and visited the old town of Mostar, which was as well was a huge contrast with Dubrovnik.
Yeah, so we'd kind of always seen this cool like arch bridge that people jump off into the water, but we didn't realize just how foreign of a city it would feel. And it has this like proper bazaar that we walked through with Oakley. And it's very much a Muslim city. It feels like you're either kind of like in Istanbul or Marrakesh. It's quite bizarre for that being in Europe, and really cool. The crowds weren't too full on. Yeah. Just a beautiful spot. Really, really interesting city to check out. All right, so now in the next couple of days, we're gonna cross into country number 18. We're gonna go into Montenegro, and we've got a lot planned there because there are some insane trails, beautiful scenery, so we can't wait to check it out.